You know how sometimes you think that you're being really clear with someone, especially your partner, and then you realize that they actually didn't understand you? Yes.
It's true, it happens even with the best. So that's why we developed a little tool that's called the airplane method. And it's to be sure that we really understood each other well and that no mishap can happen.
And it actually originated from aviation. It's something that Philip does whenever he's flying. So here's how it works.
In aviation, there is very clear closed loop communication. For example, if you're going to land at an airport and then there is a tower, the tower is going to give you specific tasks to do, and you have to repeat the task because then the tower knows, okay, you know exactly what you need to do. And then there is less danger of doing mishaps.
And the same thing actually happens in relationships. So the way that we work with the airplane method is one person, let's say one partner says, this is the thing that I want to be done in the house, or this is what I'm doing next week, or something that is really critical that we want to make sure that the other person understands. So that person says it. Then the other person actually repeats exactly what they heard. So we're not playing a game of telephone. We're actually just saying, I heard you say XYZ. And then the originator of the information is able to say yes or no, you heard me correctly, or you didn't hear me correctly. And this has worked really well for us. For example, when we were just moving into this apartment in Lisbon, we needed to do a lot of different things around the house. And there was one moment when Philip asked me questions and I sort of nodded. And then later he realized that I actually hadn't heard everything that he had said, and it was critical for the construction of the house. And so then what he said was, hey, can you please repeat what you heard? I repeated what I heard. It wasn't correct, but then it gave us time to actually implement the right information. So that closed loop communication actually helped us strengthen our communication and be more clear.
And it's not the goal to be patronizing. It's not like, you haven't been listening to what I'm saying. It's just closing the loop faster and be like, okay, so with your worldview, you understood it like this. So you're not going to use it every day or every hour, but it might come in handy once a week in critical situations.
Yeah, and initially I felt like it was pretty unnatural to do it. It felt like, oh, like this kind of feels weird, like I'm repeating the thing that he just said. It has ensured that we communicate very freely, very well, and everything's very clear all the time. And when it's not, we just use this method.
So next time you're in a critical situation, think about aviation and just express to your partner, could you please repeat in your own words what you heard me say? And then you can adjust a little bit to make sure that the message came across fully. And it might save your marriage. So keep on using it.
It'll definitely help your relationship no matter what.